Praise the Lord, man.
Mommy, look at this.
Miss Hannah.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Dickness Hannah.
Pastor Mpacho, yen starting.
I'm Pauchong starting.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yɛde Nyame ase anwummere nso wɔ kwan a wabi ama yɛn. Yɛnam saa kwan yi so bɛsrɛ yɛ sister Yɛakona Adu na wɔde yɛnim wɔ open prayer.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Yɛbɛhyɛ ɔsom n'ase ɛwɔ Nyame Ɔba Agya ne Honhom Kronkron din mu. Na mmere yɛbɛtotototo nnwom kakra na yɛahyɛ dwumadie n'ase. Asida nka onyami. Niyema eya oye eyemwa niyema
Radio.
Asida
Ame muma nyina yenhyɛ ɔsom n'ase na yɛmfa mpaebɔ ebisɛ yɛhwɛ nea Onyankopɔn ayɛ ama yɛn fiti anɔpa kura bɛpem saa mmere yi a yɛano ntumi nka bisɛ wayɛ nneɛma akɛse wabɔ yɛn ne yɛbutua ho ban abɛpem saa mmere yi nti muma yɛmfa n'akɛse mma no yɛda wase
Yada wase Erade. Yada wase nyame a wote ase. Yada wase wo a woyɛ yɛn Nyankopɔn. Yada wase wo a wote ase na wodi tumi. Woyɛ ɔdomfoɔ ne mmɔborɔhufoɔ. Woyɛ ɔdomfoɔ, woyɛ mmɔborɔhufoɔ. Wadi nkonim Awurade anwummere nso yada wase. Yada wase wo a woyɛ ɔdomfoɔ ne mmɔborɔhufoɔ. Di a wadi nkonim ama yɛn. Na yɛka ne sɛ owura yɛda wase yɛda wase yɛda wase ade nyinaa so tumfoɔ yɛda wase ewura mu owura yɛda wase yɛda wase yɛda wase yɛda wase yɛda wase yɛyɛ kɛse yɛyɛ kɛse yɛyɛ kɛse ahene mu yɛda wase Awurade wɔ wo nsa a ɛwɔ yɛn so owura wode yɛkɔ wode yɛba yɛne yɛn mma yɛne yɛbusua Awurade yɛda wase Tumfoɔ yɛda wase ɔdomfoɔ yɛda wase obrohumfoɔ ne ɔdomfoɔ yɛda wase ade nyinaa so tumfoɔ yɛda wase wadi nkonim yɛwura yɛda wase nyame te asefoɔ nyame ne kwafoɔ yɛda wase yɛda wase yɛda wase yɛda wase yɛda wase yɛda wase wo a wadi nkonim yɛda wase ɔnokwafoɔ
adia waya
mame mo
adia
waya mame
adia waya maya yetumi adia waya maya mo adia waya maya Same yɛbɛkɔ so a wɔ mpaebom na yɛ dwumadi a yɛba abɛdi ahyɛ ɔno otumfoɔ ne nsa sɛ ɔno ankasa mɛdi hene no ɔmɛtena agwam baabi biara a Honhom Kronkron bɛkyɛ ne sɛ ɔmfa dwumadie no mfa biara no ɔno anyame na ɛmfa ma yɛn sɛ yɛdeɛ yɛyɛ nipa kɛkɛ na mmom ɔno ɔhene no ankasa bɛtena agwa no mu a biribiara bɛwie pɛyɛ na nkonimdi aba mpaebɔ mma yɛn nyinaa mmɔ mpaeɛ sɛ ɔno ankasa mɛdi ɔhene na biribi biara a yɛbɛyɛ biara no ɔno ara
Bompaye wo Yesu dim.
bɛpɛ dwumadie nnomu ewura bɛpɛ dwumadie nnomu ewura bɛpɛ dwumadie nnomu yɛsrɛ sɛ wo ankasa bɛdi hene onyame bɛdi hene saa mmere yɛpɛgye ɔkasafoɔ nyinaa sɛ wo nsa sɛ wo ankasa kasa wo
sɛnea wofɛ
na wo ankasa bɛkɔ adwumadie ni wo ankasa
yɛde dwuma no ba w'anim
ahene mu hene bra na bɛdi
kyerɛkyerɛfo papa ne wo Awurade
Bompaye wo Yesu dim sɛ nanso wobɛkyerɛkyerɛ yɛn. Owura kyerɛkyerɛ yɛn. Owura kyerɛkyerɛ yɛn. Oh, yɛn Awurade Nyankopɔn. Yɛwɔ anim.
yɛnkɔtoa wɔ mpaebom na yɛmfa ɔkasamafoɔ no nhyɛ ɔno ara ne nsa na saa mmarima a wɔba abɛkyerɛkyerɛ yɛn yi no wɔmɛkyerɛkyerɛ na yɛnyɛ asobrate a yɛntumi ntumi mfa nyɛ adwuma ɔno ara nkyerɛkyerɛ na wɔba abɛkyerɛkyerɛ yɛn no ɛsiane sɛ yɛyɛ mmaatan nti no yɛn nkasa yɛmfa dwumadie yi na yɛmfa ɔmu yɛ bra na yɛmfa so mfa nhwɛ nkɔlɛɛ wɔ mmerɛ a ɛmu ɔdwene mu sɛ saa mmere sɛ yɛgyae ma yɛkɔ abɔnten a nneɛma bebree na bɛsi ɛwɔ ɛyɛ mma yi ntam wɔn kɔ sukuu a wɔn kasa yɛ mu wɔn ne yɛ mu nneɛma bebree na nkɔlaa no bɛtete afiri sukuu ne abɔnten bebree na yɛsrɛ ɔno ɔte asofo ne sɛ ɔno ankasa mɛbura mmaatan no mu na yɛntumi hu sɛ biribi koraa ɛreba yɛ ma no so a yɛbɛhu ne ntɛntɛm na biribiara ɛbɛwie pɛyɛ saa mmere yɛ mma yi nyinaa ne mmaatan nyinaa ba wɔ nipa apa yɛsrɛ sɛ asɛm bi a yɛba aba abɛtie onyame ho ankasa bɛma no so aba pa wɔ yɛ mu na saa mmere yɛtumi de ahwɛ so akyekye yɛ mma onyame yɛsrɛ sɛ wo ankasa bɛno so aba pa wɔ mu ma wasɛm no bɛso aba pa wɔ yɛ mu onyame ma wasɛm no bɛso aba pa wɔ yɛ mu onyame ma wasɛm no bɛso aba pa wɔ yɛ mu sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a yɛbɛfa so atumi akyekye yɛ mma yi paapa anwummerɛ yɛsrɛ sɛ wo ankasa bɛka yɛn ho ahene mu hene 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 bɛka yɛn ho onyame wo a bɛtena yɛakoma mu onyame bɛtena yɛakoma mu na asɛm no ntumi no so aba wɔ yɛn mu na yɛntumi fa yɛma no bɛyɛ bia ɛdeɛ no onyame wo ankasa waboa ma yɛhu ntɛntɛm sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a yɛma no daakye wɔn daakye nti agya hu yɛ mmɔbɔ onyame hu yɛ mmɔbɔ onyame hu yɛ mmɔbɔ yɛda wase ahene mu hene yɛda wase awura mu awura yɛda wase sɛ saa mmerɛ wu ankasa nso wakeka yɛabɔ mu sɛ saa mmerɛ yɛmɛhwehwɛ ɛkwan yɛ bɛfa so sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a ne mu ɔden no yɛbɛhu sɛ biribi koraa ɛreba yɛ mma yi so anaasɛ biribi ɛrekɔ akyewakyewa na yi mmaatan no yɛbɛtumi ahunu na yɛtumi aboa yɛ mma no ɛgya yɛsɛ sɛ saa mmere asɛm na yɛba abɛtie no awurade ma ne ɛnyɛ seed na ɛnso aba pa wɔ yɛn mu na yɛntumi mfa ɛntete yɛn mma no na sɛ biribi awie pɛ yɛ ahene mu hene yɛmfa wase da ni da yɛde aseda bɛma wo yɛda wase wadom no nti no amen
Amen.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Yepacho yebegya ne aka no ama yɛn sɔfo dɛma asewe. Amen.
Amen.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
So ene enwumre no yɛda nyame ase sɛ wasan aboabɔ yɛn ano sɛ ne mma.
Amen.
Ene adwumadie no ɛyɛ nkyerɛkyerɛ a brɔfo mu no ɛsɛ sporting and helping an emotionally disturbed child. Say you betimi ehu anase bibi eto chima wo ye manu ho aifa omo adwen anase omo atenka ho a tena be ye betimi a etimi ehu saade no na emo a esese yetimi de boa mbofra no ne etua so ne se ewo coronavirus anase COVID-19 merimu ache mofra bebro ho a omuntimi enko di agro be biara anase bribi ha omo questions a mo bisa kra no ebia odwen se omo ha adwen nanso no se asempa na omo boss no etimi ehu aboa omo ene na enu echi nso no after COVID-19 nyame boa na bibia to din a na abofre wo tati mo a yenga yeye awofo any Sunday school teachers any presiding elders any officers obiara betimi ehu se abofre no bribi ekoso a se etibo ano enti chire no enye COVID-19 chire kek ha enti mesre se mo man fa ya dwu nyina enko ho ne toso bi onso ne se ye chire no wi a bebie kwan ama asambisa ha enti emra ye chire ya no chiro asambisa eto hɔ na otime chigu otirim nso a eye mo amowo radio ni Facebook no otra ye behu na ya kan ama nipa obe chire no wetimi eya no emre no se o radio no so a onya kasa obe pesa obisa pe mema yan ye wo Facebook ene Zoom enso ehu na o Zoom so a se oni video a feature bi wo Zoom no so a ese nsa bi o mansa no so a ye bebue kwan ama se o picture dan so na se o video da so a o hemu nsa kyerɛ eno ane se ya frɛ na wetimi ebisa ana se wa kyerɛ wadwen eno no mo amu wo Zoom no ye hye nkyerɛkyerɛ na se a medum obia microphone but me duma mentimi mbuye biom enti se obisa question bia wa buye o microphone ha anase me de obia de beto mute nanso ye hyase ebisa question na je se wankasa o unmute wo ho na yetimi edi enkomo no kama se bibi so chi wadwe a o timi send WhatsApp message ha na yetimi assorted na say Zoom so a message Facebook bebia wo bia no ye betimi eni yo enumere say yen semre no nyame adom yen kasa yen district secretary elder set amwako a oye social worker ha oye juma no acheye na question you know ye social workers who you na eye me de pana ho se de e befa nkyerɛkyerɛ mu na ɛkyerɛ no question bi a ho so no ye bisa enti from na emria kosi se ye be epon no eja ama district secretary elder set amako amen
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Nedi kan no e de rade ase se obie ekwan yete steady amayen na ye da sofo nso ase ne mpanifo se na ye nyina no ye mesua de emfa ye ma ne ho eye ebre a eti sei mo amen na ye sofo di ka no wa mayen program no ne gist and as an apostle into your kasa offer the sporting and helping an emotionally disturbed child akwada na dwene na tinka etosini bibi ha no we are ya kwan ye befa so e de aboa the program no me try ya trying brofu de and I will be using the English me do baby so me bom homodin say me kasa twi do baby a be kwan ato ho na ye question bi wo ho a wobɛtumi de ato dwa yɛ abaatan yɛyɛ nyame mma yi nyinaa yɛabɛndwen ho na yɛde adesua so twi ɛna wopɛ sɛ wobisa question a wobɛtumi borɔfo nso a wobɛtumi nea ɛtɔ so mmienu no yɛbɛhwɛ ɔkwan a nneɛma bi a yɛbɛtumi ayɛ a yɛbɛsua sɛ yɛbɛtumi aboa yɛn mma no difficulties na yɛahwɛ mmara nso a ɛwɔ ɔman yi mu a ɛhyɛ yɛn anaasɛ awofoɔ ne mmɔfra no nyinaa sɛ nneɛma ɛbɛyɛ yie ama yɛn nti mmara a yɛde yɛ adwuma anaasɛ the legislations underpinning some of these issues yɛbɛgo through some of them as well. Yɛnkyɛ ho koraa no bɛsɛ yɛhwɛ nneɛma bi a ɛtumi ɛma akwadaa no ne emotions ka sɛ n'atenka ɛtumi ɛma saa nneɛma no ba factors that may trigger emotional instability of a child and as a young person. And as emotions, I think na dream a hanono, and near itimima ebasa. Yedi kaino, COVID by young I who say, I will follow your name of Friday to fear ye. You never be a cop. Baby or her, I will follow and Pada Ekahu. Baby or home for I will follow almost Timbusa Warefu. Until you do baby, and I was here, baby, a Palano, so I also born in Huja. I said Naniho, and I said Janiho. The first point on this is domestic violence. I think I can say DV, domestic violence and an abuse. And Ukraine, COVID by a few weeks ago, the status is that about 16,000 people have died as a result of domestic violence. I just said Nani Ejano Omuti, do baby and then Tokwa. Na afi adane ewuti kama dia odi ahwe ne yonko trim obaako tam se kan odi kon ne yonko so then especially the majority and also the ethnic majority abrofunu titu no it must say no mabra bositie wa ha no e ka normally wo mokọ adwuma opon kra okotra club kakra okotra pub kakra okotra baby kakra ansa no abafie but when there is a lockdown and they can't go, all the clubs and pubs have been locked down and closed. Inti yadi aye diema womona emofra womuntem. Inti domestic violence increase in UK. Now as a result, no, nipa 16,000 have died as a result of domestic violence in UK during this period. We are talking, the coercive and controlling behavior. Bibiania or pasa oye na ye o she ha otimi she o takola na wo dem ha impie untimi nko ba bia na so otimi she o say aha na wo say ya na say ba bia wo be ko bia no aye se control ni ono pasa oye no na wo say o she o na fi e de o how be bring so aba ebofra no. And the other point is sexual violence. Sexual violence na ya bia nipa no or yeah akwadano or yeah that includes rape. Rape is a sexual violence. Inti e banisa sanema we nyina no affected in akwadano na funka ni emotional well-being is hugely affected. And then we have sexual exploitation. Sexual exploitation no ye adia nipa no entice or di maybe a dada abofra no. It could be gift, sweet, money. Bibi or the better than or the binyano, edino ayeboni. It is a name we do brea and nani agency. And in fact, the most of sexual offenses are on children are normally committed by people who knows the children. See, either a father, a brother, a stepfather, an uncle, or a friend of the family. When there is a little opportunity, they take that avenue and they use it to abuse the child. If any opportunity be abana, they can exploit the child. And then we have the fourth point as sexual harassment. I don't know the idea nipano obedada obehausa. It is a name of your who here prana. Sakadano or no anye niema mpemu agro ho niema na o deny the basic things. Ghana say it's very, very common in Ghana, especially Ghana. Not teacher me or teenage years, so abofra so class. Much as Akolano, years I'm spread with me failing. Essence Akolano and Fanny Huamana, and this is sexual harassment. It is animal way with me deny Akolano, say with the name also demand. We try to deny. Send a bear. Akolano be bra as I say would. And the 6th point is stalking. Say Nipano, Obedinechia, Edubra, Covidio, Monco baby, and baby of a Cubia, Polani Deva, Polana Fahanu, Dinechi, Polanu Rahanu, Dinechi, Obetatanisa, which is also an offense. Romano stalking opera is an offense. I have an example. We know be a Juma, the teenage girl that was in Ealing. Ama by a young teenager tata akwadana fedu baby no or connecting through social media. Ambo husakolano akɔhwɛ drama was cinema. Utuanamo cinema ho omupo anaduno or tata akwala na enti akwala ni huwa eba ni mu no na or report to Roma police. I can tell you that akwala we abamu he was also a teenager. Police for fire no ya de ne court na ye man 18 months prison sentence. Or them for 12. Jaka 6 months. Now I 7 sentence every and a on probation conditions. One of the conditions I did say you want a tag every the night into you do a number 8. I was say or peak or baby I was so beefy. One of the conditions was that not to have any contact directly or indirectly with the alleged victim. It is by one night, and I'm the summer of the prison. And then it told us, say, Ma on Nipano a yankita hubia either physically or electronically, directly or indirectly. Now, I dare one soon and say, Akada, and any meeting every week reviewer. I normally go through, reiterate all the conditions of his bail. Now, I said, a back kind said, conditions be also this. Now the probation officer now make sure say Akolano it is they come meeting sometimes in the probation office. Maybe Akolano deny say or buy or get involved with that girl within baby on in say on any contact via office who peers or
Elder, you have muted yourself.
Okay. One day a call came through the police station and a sergeant spoke with me in the morning. No, Mobusta say Akolano me get involved. And I'm saying, or engaging with services. I have a lot of joint meetings with the probation officers. And we're well engaged and in the mental state, so now dreaming so at the Hokkien, the 2 police officers came to my office. We went through the nose, and Omakatra said, Omanya signal said, Akolano has gone back to the girl. Through the social media, we're tracking girl, my boy not changing the ID on social media to interact with this girl. Until Omakacha said, we'll book probation also. Until the next morning, by 8 a.m., they're going to pick him, they're going to call to get a warrant to pick him from his house, take him back to prison. Until I'm office quiet and I'm afraid by Muan on any papa in a bread to prison 1 year. Na ne papa no born homo dia bibia or support to akoda yi pa just they were very much involved in his care, and so obaye no me no go to all the conditions still na ba mu wanu deny so oni by one nya bibia oni ni any contact either way mama omo hu say please for my office oko enti o era me say okay omo modern say obedi conditions in this. The next morning, when they left my office, I knew the next morning he would be picked up. The next no papa around 9:30, and ne papa no friend said there are policemen in the house here. And I'm catching say there are 7 of you. Almost say Joseph was saying Ebu and Emraso. And he almost were picking. And I'm saying okay, we will follow up. And now akwadaa no yɛpeke no ɛsade no go back to prison. It is stalking is a crime in the country. It is kwadaa bi wɔ hɔ na sɛ obi tata no pon school ni tata no ne ade etimi affect akwadaa na fe oda won na they start having nightmares. They no yade a wɔsɛ yɛtimi hwɛ ni yi nti akwadaa no so mu asesa sometimes no bi okwa na ɔno ne peer ɔno ne ho nipa ɔno another student another people na ɔyɛ. And then the seventh item is prostitution and trafficking. Prostitution and kwala no bebre o ha kɔfoɔ bi de ɔmo wura drugs mu, so they traffic drugs ne du baabi na sɛ ɔmo nya ska ɔmo de feed ɔmo drugs na, then they enter into prostitution. And we have some of the drug related offenses is always linked to prostitution of the young girls. The bomba distance and none of way a hat for the NBA. A bomb say a betty any ashamufrano. In fact, a Caribbean ne papa, ne papa no adimu bekan kakra, and to know where services so. Nane Baba had GSC, he had A's throughout, but Akwadano, the girl was introduced into drug use. Emma Kolano come out from school or drop out completely. And also it may have a mofrano papa, especially drug dealers. They target the youth, they target the young, and use them as couriers to deliver. Tia Banisa, now I introduce Kolano to money, because Omutrianica, the Dubai Binas is scanning you see that they enter into prostitution as well. The other item is gender-based violence, and I say HBV. It been forced marriage. Say I will follow atra hona omashisha say ubi emme worry ne baba, and I say ubi me worry ne baba me. Obrekon akwadan eni dobia obi go kra wonimu nipa no. Wonimu nipa no kra. And then we also have the faith-based abuse. Say papa no shakwadane chinchina say uni na chi e baby a woni sum. Especially the Muslims. Sakolano feels and Kramusumu and Manoa. They will still insist and follow the child, and sometimes they abuse, they beat them. Now, Akolana Bina emotional challenges. And then we have the FGM, which is the female genital mutilation, which is also prevalent in UK. And now, like Chrome has to say, Yama passing law, no? And a criminal offense. I think the first case has been prosecuted through the court. And a year, Nyamra Kwanso is Yamra. And Ghana so is the same. Ghana, I will quote the Criminal Code 1960, Section 69, which says, Sa Adiwe, a criminal offense. I think over here, Ghana, Noah, the studies nature is very prevalent in our northern part of the country. But we have international NGOs. Omune Yunuanum, Papa, Mame, or Estrohono. And then we have another gender-based violence. Our friend said breast ironing. Sabai one edu brea what do puberty period. Nimpono kwano ne nufuno epeja. Our phone etipa bibiti say woman anasa wooden ladder anasa metal bibia yet say ayo. Na omode amimia ni nufu noa ma ni nufu no atiegu fom. The idea no ni say omo mpese akwada no ho beye be makono na watimi akoni school awie. And this is very prevalent in Cameroon. Our own Cameroon in Ghana is very common practice there, breast ironing. And a female genital mutilation also very common among our Somalian brothers and sisters. Which is very common. I am emotional abuse neighbor. The types of abuse normally it leads to emotional abuse. Emotional abuse is an idea chance a higher thinker. The way you see behave. And many panitimi reho. Remember, any panitimi committed suicide. And the other type of abuse is a physical abuse. say obi achi obi no shin, others are using a cane or using a bono, and as a kicking or then a nine butu, which is a physical abuse. And as I what the ejabi shishino mokaya when baby P died, he had cigarette burns on his body. Now I will follow on it no omnum cigarette and now the shit the body not do cigarette like ashtray. He had the body had a lot of cigarette marks and no physical abuse and a scalding. So we have shields who share a goose so and that's what do rigid. And also a physical type of abuse. And tying the person down. So this is very common in Ghana. When someone becomes mentally disordered, when your mental health, you compare baby, you the name compaibo, near the Naku would you be with Crebiasi. Ubakona Nipano, you the chain, you turn another Nabu to say upon Chia Yabakun, a Brunia. Tying up, not Yachichu. Strangulating. And I said, what do you drown? I had a case in Hackney at the time when a mother, Italian, a white woman, now only Moroccan be in a way. Now Moroccan at time I mean Niama, do baby no Moroccan echo worry in crummy. It's Italian, mammy, emotions I will go through. Obu insuma I want the bathroom and our time baby no on ordinary room na ukuna padana. So drowning is also a physical abuse. The other type is sexual abuse, like rape, forcing to watch pornographic materials. So in pornographic name, sharing pictures of a sexual nature, either by phone, by WhatsApp, and said, so we'll be sending some of these horrible messages to you on your WhatsApp. And also say, you need to delete them. So when me and Faboni ma na ukopie baby na police for share a sign by accident. If your phone is picked up by the police and they almost check almost say this kind of materials, pornographic things is on your phone. It's an offense and you could be charged and prosecuted. Other type of sexual abuse are a very excessive sexual communication. It's a sexting. So almost sending sexual communication by text. So harassing nipano, affecting emotions. Now or the whole crowd which mean that. And then cyber. The cyber is when they use the internet and the online system to groom a child. Now abuse akalana. The other type of abuse, emotions, we've gone through it. So we show on love. So I won't try or don't makalano. Which means the dear quadranatem. Constantly undermining the child. So with your home crying for so would you are just useless. These things are very, very emotionally the emotional abuse and as a psychological abuse affect papa. Especially a bria unyino, and like negative comments about their appearances. Atem the day has been part of our culture. They say Fioma mo beat me to do atemo. So you are ugly. What time? Sani mano it me ha abufra emotionally. It me fa abufra no nothing. And controlling who you see. So remember way untimi koninche, we untimi koninche na control akwalano. And also there, it means a emotions. Are very disturbed. And comparing with others, what your own info, Yasuma Sinana, now what they compare now for, because everybody and every person is unique and different. We are no abofrano are affecting emotions, and I say the psychological well-being. And the last but not the least type of abuse. These are the four major types. The last one is neglect, like poor personal care or poor personal hygiene. Akolano ground to mention unyare and atadi fia national. Self is very, very poor. And as a denying the child of a medical treatment, Akolano yare also a hospital. was a main man in hospital. And I said, doctors see a bad surgery. Was a woman or here Muja, especially Jehovah's Witness, because of their religion, then they would deny. Sani man a part of neglect as of abuse. And also poor or lack of basic necessities like food. Makolana Biani Kure Nifi, na Akolana or Chinkom, Chroma dear, Biani Guye. These things are very, very common. Atadia Shanokra, and yet Atadia Bakweno and Shana Atadena, you feel to a nation. It's neglect. And leaving a child without adult care, about the adult carer, Obija Pada, only 16 or 18 at home on his or her own. That way, John, what to the for you. Part of neglect. So social services is also more, and yet wouldn't honor a Palano with media where it's me affecting the baby crown and Beba Elsie he is not protected. Adults being able to protect your Palano. And then unsuitable home environment. So, would they Palati fee na and Yeme will fear honor, and yet a more Palano the well being and as a like I said, winter time, there is no heater. Aha. And I said, what do we do heater because of Bill Kakra over 20? What's the said jacket Hashem of fry in cold living condition? These things are categorized as neglect in terms of abuse. But you heard the next, there are other types of abuse like financial abuse and other things, but these are the 4 major types. We heard the next item now. I'm trying to say power and control wheel. Power and control wheel. Tanema way and Nema, who had the middle now, the power and control. It's got other branches. It's intimidation. So we believe in Frano, affect nothing, emotional abuse, isolation. Say when you be any income, when you be any near gone, woman and enough for Ninuanom cousins do not interact with anybody. And more apalano, nothing can as an emotional growth, and as an emotional well-being, and minimizing, denying, and blaming. So we blame apalano in every little thing, and then denying the child of his necessities. So we deny and send in Sabeka. That's a form of punishment, and as a using family members. So we use family members no more exploit apalano, and that's a male privilege. There are Africa, there, I think sometimes we live in a very patriotic society. Because the name of the as you we are back 1 or 2. Sometimes we feel that they separate them from the male, especially the Indians. They recognize the male more than the females. And see, Sani Mano, a man, Apalano, so Yabayoa, a money dear reho with him, and more mental well being and economic abuse. Says Casimo, Nedidimu, Nemu, food, clothing, and shelter comes under economic abuse. And then coercion and threat. So padano, intimidation, intimidate palano. And some of these things, if you look at the outer type now, I've written HBV, that's the Anna-based violence. Anna-based violence, now you can't want someone say Anna-based. So who say, Adia way never say we especially within the Islamic communities, and I said the Asians. And about the FM also is also prevalent. That is the forced marriage. Almost shawariano, Emma Apadano, Unimuhi, Unimnipano, Crown Mishiada. So then they forced it. And then the FBA, and that is the faith-based abuse. So the someone and I mean almost so we good for no one so I can't do baby no for say or say baby who radia now and I say me who Christa that it becomes a problem. Sometimes he has to be ostracized. And then we have the FGM, which is the female genital mutilation. Female genital mutilation. And I say female. Normally they say that's female circumcision. Usha Nina, which means about Sasanima, where this is a power and control here. About VAW, that's violence against women and girls. the VAWG, Violence Against Women and Girls. So where this way, most of them, the victims are normally females. And also the female gender, and also girls. The forced marriage and female genital mutilation, face-based abuse, anal-based violence. Most of them are targeted towards the females. And that's a your mama, your man. Okay. We're looking at the next slide is some relevant legislation, which underpins some of these abuses. And as a Nima Mofrano Ekum, Mra, Itimidi Juma, especially social services. So, what's it? I could there be found who did so. Yet the abuse here, this type of for abuse, physical, emotional, sexual. So, akwada bi ekọ ahotiti musa emra igina social services igina the Children's Act 1989 na omo assess akwala na then that will determine the assessment will determine say akwala na ye money ho ban. That's what we call child protection. And as akwala no ohia ti eyi ni fifie ho na ye ma no ba bia obenya eniema ohia. We have a team called Child in Need. And then the last thing is adoption and fostering. Then I will follow Akadawi Wunia. I will for be any how mobile in the services, a geno. Now you compare a foster mother and I say parents that were happy to adopt the child. Now the Abofrano Akoshed. The Children's Act 1989. And then we have the Mental Health Act 1983 that was reviewed in 2007. Most of their emotions, you know. And you make it the business man nipa no na tinka affected, you know. Akwadani here, and as akwadani to me affected enough for your panadrin. It is said, yeah, who's akwadani what problems. That's a ya more modern say ya bepe emwa e de aboano. That's a con anymore, that's a could be affected mental health. Social services in Ibama, we have a mental health unit, and as a mental health services that uses the Mental Health Act 1983 or in 2007. Now they carry out the assessment to determine say akwalano baby or one is say yemfane to mental health hospital prana and I say yemfane ma GP to start a treatment and as yemfane fa community mental health team also to consider treatment. And then we have the Antisocial Behavior, Crime and Policy Act 2014. We have Protection from Harassment Act 1997. This protection and harassment also covers stalking. So we'll be sorry, our tata panel. And we have the Crime and Disorderly Act 1998. So by Bonewa Bontin, maybe Fatana. This act covers that. Domestic Violence, Crime and Victims Act 2004. And then now, Senator said, now FGM, former Female Genital Mutilation Act was in 2003, but the act was not active. Because I'm saying some of the organizations, and as a charitable organizations, you know, a raise of a voice here to improve their awareness. Now, the first case in the UK has gone through the criminal justice system, and the person has been convicted and sent to prison for conducting FGM, and as a female genital mutilation. If you have a friend of female circumcision, you be child about 30. You be child about 30. We have about 3 or 4 types. I wouldn't like to go through them at that stage. The next item I would like to talk about is talking to a child with a worried mind, especially COVID time. Parents, some are working from home, some go to work, and I never been locked down into a Nema assassin. And sometimes they may be using their homes and other spaces as workplace. Into spaces and like was move freely has been maybe restricted. And some of these challenges we were going to talk about says sometimes it could also affect the way the child feels. And then we have one thing I call the separated couples, and I said couples with child arrangement order. Our for COVID-19, and I said even before COVID and Kasano, na tisa warefo. Maame no ene mofra ti baby. And I said papa no ene mofra no ti baby. And maame no nso ti baby. Then so there is an arrangement by the court. And on your friends said the child arrangement order. Court ashisha mrebia ma womo. Ebrea omo jitu mu say omo ntena say couples and I say awarefo. Omati omo ntem no. Court shisha niema e de ma womo. Se ne be ya abofra no ne fa ahodi so that the child's well-being will be paramount. The child's well-being will be considered paramount. For instance, Rebecca said, "Oba no when oni akwada ne ntina maame no enti papa no so eye adwuma a weekend Friday, Saturday, Sunday akwada no enko ne papa ho Sunday nyumri no onfa ne mre ne maame so that there is a sharing arrangement between looking after the child between the parents. Auntie Ebani says so during this COVID time, one of the worried part is that sometimes na akwadano like the mother say what 5 days opportunity to have the child. Na akwalane kon ne papa ho only on weekend. Over share no na bia maame no or no crown yaka chen say all self isolate because say why positive, and I said what tested positive to the COVID, and I said the coronavirus. In Tiabanisa, then Adebakwa has on the arrangement by court cannot be changed unless into Ebanisa arrangement a court ayeno. I will follow be means sano. I just say a call back to court. It is a Kobanisa. They have to work. Sometimes the court magistrates could work over the weekend and out of hours if it becomes necessary, like orders and warrants. They can do it. Omutimi authorize it, SND. So they can make variations, they can make changes to the child arrangement order. Sanabaya akwadano na sitremu ene ni yedi ebetimi etumpon. The main is mameno and a coffee di by a wire. Now, the court can make the arrangement for the child to go to the father until things get settled. Until things get settled. Talking to a child with a worried mind, and where they live, when the child spend with the parent, not contact also very important. The contact should not necessarily be physical contact. Sometimes phone to the dad or phone to the mom could be very, very helpful. As far as obetini mamini, obetini na can be and as obetini papa na kasano, either by electronic means or any means, is worth looking at. Senebeya kolano so areho shenso. Areho shenso. Prohibited steps order. So stops other parents from decisions about the child's upbringing. Say, if you are not caught a show woman, say, according to my main chain, they take money from the dad as a child support direct to the mom to help the child. But my main person, papa no, make it any or be part of any decisions of the child's upbringing. Say, be able to akwadano biano, obako empese. Obako ano ebemkra, either the mother or the father. Sadieno emwa akadano kra. And where a child, if one parent is COVID-19 victim, and then I make and say, Biana, I will follow bako attested COVID. And I say, COVID no buy, I will follow bako yarian inti ebia we free mo. A banisa, akadano becomes very emotionally disturbed. Affect akwadano through going through bereavement near the Tina, I was say if Eddie Abua. The last point here is conflict, stress, and spending more time with another can cause arguments. So, COVID, put down your motive, the be an argument into Pankwa. And it can be difficult to keep the children shielded from adults' arguments. And Tibra will follow, argue no more, kasa kasa, and fatano, affectia padano. And when children see us communicating well and staying calm, it can help them to cope with big emotions and also vice versa. Until say akwala no mu say ye kasa ye di agro ya one kwada na nkasa nso emotions and also emotional well-being boa bebre. Ye behwe symptoms and as a signs ma akwala no ekoso etimi ye depressed and as the emotions affected and as akwala no enya bibia we call say anxiety and the signs of depression and anxiety can sometimes look like normal behavior. Normal, but particularly in teenagers who can keep their feelings to themselves. They are very good at hiding their feelings. The way they behave, the way they live. If there's a little slight change, we could think science is there, the baby ehano. It is also natural for children and young people to feel stressed and anxious. Sometimes, or sort of feel stress, a part of human life. But how to manage the stress is the most important thing. Like say, be an exam, you feel anxious, moving to a new school because we know what is happening there. The child could feel anxious. But while these experiences can be very difficult, they are different from longer-term depression and anxiety. Sometimes but most of them are short-term. But it becomes a long-term signs and symptoms of depression and anxiety, then definitely we need to talk about it. Say it minya emwa edemabo fran. Adeba kwa wasi sharing so hands akola bi anso ye different. Akola ba ko ne awoye na ubehunu say oh sa no tie o normal. Akola ba ko so yes I wouldn't say no, there's something not right with the child because sene akola no ubia anso e different. Some are introvert and some are extrovert. Every child is different. Sign and symptoms, persistent. To say akola when you're depression, some of the symptoms of depression, persistent low mood, so there be another lack of motivation, not enjoying things they used to like. And they stop doing things they like doing. And sometimes becoming withdrawn. Now spending less time with the family or friends. Or the siblings, and I said the family, and I said the friends. And I will be experiencing low esteem, and experience the low esteem, the confidence scuffle. Because sometimes they feel say, oh, they are very worthless. Sometimes feeling tearful, because they are very upset regularly. Like I said, these are symptoms of a disturbed child because they haven't experienced depression. Changes in eating and sleeping patterns, and as a habit. Because they've lost appetite. Or down to me now. These are some of the signs or symptoms of depression when the child is going through emotional problems. And when the child feels anxious, and as they have an anxiety, some of the symptoms they may show, or they also become socially isolated and socially withdrawn. They avoid spending time with friends as well, and feeling nervous. Anxiety is like on the edge a lot of the time. Because they feel anxious. Sometimes they experience what we call panic attack or bobrimbrim. That is signs of an anxiety. And feeling tearful, upset, and angry. Trouble sleeping, having sleeping difficulties, and also having poor appetite. And also could be part of the signs of a child having emotional problem because they have anxiety, and I say they're feeling anxious. Advice I can be who COVID-19 times of this. Whether we are working from home with kids for the first time or we're supporting children with anxiety due to the coronavirus, here may be some important points we can think about. We might notice some changes. You might notice some changes in your children's behavior. Younger children may start like thumb sucking. And kwadapa na omu teenage no go say or the nsa ahye nanum na osoko ne kokroboti and I said nsa tia. And I said bed wetting or da obesoro go say wadwon so the wunu say enye sa na bofra ntie. It means that the emotions, there's problems with his or her emotions. And older children, so they may have mood swings. Only year older kakra like teenagers, no mood swings. And opa wins or three, kakra no muna, kakra kasano won't feel the mood keeps changing. And sometimes they become irritable. You see, irritable and become agitated. That means that BB eha abufrana. You must also notice changes in their appetite as well and their sleeping patterns. This can be ways your child may be experiencing stress and also some emotional difficulties. Sometimes it takes time to adjust to new normal, and children may need a lot of support and assurances. Assurances is really, really important. Say, my friend, assurances. Na omo etimi ejina omo so. The child might have rare fear of people they love and care for dying, getting seriously ill. During COVID, it can be difficult for them. Go back to school near Dino, so we lose soon a family member. You see, say this death could affect the child's emotional being. And some young people also being very anxious when their family is struggling because of lockdown. Be a drinks in and near my it may affect akalala. And also children with eating disorders. Eating disorder is part of mental disorder. Sometimes they don't like to eat. No, sometimes bulimia is part of the eating disorders. Until they get worried. They get worried. But there's a charity called BEAT. They have good counselors and helpline 24/7 for people experiencing eating problems. And sensational news from the news. COVID by now, TV, newspaper news is about the increase in people testing positive, increase in the death rate. When the news are sensationalized, and news FIBA newspaper everywhere. It me online. Emotions wouldn't be too much disturbed. Like it me a show cry. Getting in touch with family and friends and balance screen time. And we know it me boa. It me boa to say be a one kwane oya kadaka ofi, the first child, and after the only child in the house. But no more one for the woman I mean no. Sometimes papa never was be a linking to his siblings. Even on the phone, they could use the webcams, smartphones to get connected to family and friends. And as I man anxiety and emotional problems from the child. It me eboa bibre. Say hwese yebitimi aboa emofra no ewo saade no. Na yehwese we shouldn't be blaming the children. Akwada adu baby a ohia emoa no when they struggling like this with their emotions. We don't want to be blaming them what has happened. Realizing that the child may be struggling with their emotional well-being and experiencing anxiety or depression can be hard to accept. Sometimes parents nankasa na eye dima say obeji atum say akwada no bibi ha no Sometimes it's really, really difficult. It's really, really, really difficult. Because I wouldn't send you to nothing, na bra born in the suba in sometimes no, I'll say with me show hodi. Sometimes parents can feel like it's their fault. Sometimes you want to blame yourself. And you want to know why the child is struggling with an emotional or mental breakdown. Sometimes it's understandable, but most important thing you can do is to reassure the child. And talk about positive things, reassure the child, but not to judge them. So whether he's been sexually exploited, do not judge them. If your kinsman in trouble has to be saved, but not, this is from Shakespeare. Or say, oh, yeah, a drama, and say, oh, what problem? At that moment, we don't blame, but we try to save them. We try to save the child. We try not to blame them. And I said, don't try to blame yourself. Say, oh, na amao or akoba misa. There are practical ways we can help. Practical ways to alleviate emotional stress. One, talking about routines, chores, work, learning how to call or share the spaces of your home. First, no go school. Okwanopa, and you marry and over after 3. Oba, Udia girl, and also after dinner, that routine has changed. At the moment, he or she is not going to school from morning to evening. And the also routine kakra. Things need to change. Or dear girl kakra, what I say be a obisua dear kakra. Yes, and now without allowing the child also to work. And I say, only a grow. You see a mom space. Dear girl, or ye fear dear, so family chores, or say, oh, tidy room. So we need to look at these things and say, a boy, Emma, and Kalani are very active. The baby, how or more. It's me, or much me, I manage. Being kind and appreciative to the efforts of the child for small things like keeping a room tidy, saying good morning, and playing quietly. When we appreciate it, it's good. We need to greet. I want to feel so. Share your thoughts and frustration with trusted friends and family. This can help with managing feelings. I put there trusted friends and family. And you'll be an so people that you trust, people that are from your family or your friends that are trustful. I won't bet me no this a BB how. And I say BB how frana, but me no esusu. Sometimes if you speak and they don't take it, that friend can speak with your child. Oh, auntie want to talk to you on the phone. Auntie no, it me boa. And as I would see and have phone, it me a boa. And sometimes planning distraction techniques outside work. There may be also like looking at old photographs, growing seed, plants, vegetables in the garden, doing things practically at home. A boa, sakwada, the biafide, or dawana, nadidi swati, no lose appetite, or no panic attacks. When they do these things, it's helped them to eradicate some of the symptoms that they will be going through, or some of the challenges that they will be going through. And also, the last but not the least on this is to talk to their GP if it becomes necessary. Which means GP Akasa, you can speak to our Reverend Minister or someone at the school or the child line. Na omonso etibi ejinaho abuao. And letting them know that you are there for them. When they have problems, you need to take the lead. Take the face of the problem like yours and deal with it. Try talking to them either by phone or text. You need to send them messages. You need to maintain that communication. It's really, really important. Encourage your child to talk to you or other trusted adults if they are failing. Easier. Writing their thoughts down. Sometimes if they don't want to talk, ask them to write things down. Or try no the bow and also try no the toha. You can read it and then see how you can support the child. Being a parent and staying calm is very important. I believe as a parent, not say you are very fragile. yade akwadaa no yɛ biribi and then you become so distressed, you become so depressed, you can't act appropriately. Yes, you need to be very, very strong in times of challenges. Then with me, I manage when the storm is there. Now, and near my me as settle down. I dear Bako also shared and say, what you should not do is to remain silent. Like not seeking help. Say, what the problem of one country will be and not the emwa. I give you an example. I had a case in Sadok. My minute to Cambawa, Ganani, and an Ebaba Mua, Obeyare Kakra, the Subas sign. He started not going to school. Now, my minute full said, a beer, for 13, and I said, gang sleeper, so Mohana. We said school, they said, Omu be Biasa, but I don't person school view. Afe, I could not no Kasakasa. I could not no Kasakasa. And Papa and my who said no. What is happening, you know? And yet, it's almost time they didn't seek help here. They took the boy to Ghana and took the boy to a pastor. One man from say Udifo. The Akadana Bemwana Udifo. Say Akadano Aya Bibi Yahapadana. Now, almost quiet now, Udifo and Niamana Green. The problem Akadani back, you know. Now, a Niama Ajin Semkra. And imagine some the GP referred the boy to us. The acquire assessment I'm catching my minister. The way I have yen won't me managing fee. We need to put the child in psychiatric hospital because Aquadanos say we need a stress bill across the line. He's so depressed, becoming psychotic, he's showing psychotic symptoms into Aquadano or Yabodam. My medical is set of fear. I refuse. And I'm say I understand how you feel, but the challenge is that we need to look at what is right for the child. Put the child on treatment plan, and then you continue to pray to support the child. And at the end, say, we should not remain silent. Should not remain silent. We should always seek help. Should always seek help. Maybe there are 2 slides now, but me pesa yebisa questions kakra. Asana, the last 2 slides, and those ones are just to highlight some of the things. It is will be a question, sir. A baby quiet to her contribution. Na yet the bobo and sana ya tuaso.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Yo yeda elder sebe bia odin do enche obetua so. Sena me kan no se o was Zuma o pese obisa questioner. Just say wow unmute ho. Na wetimi akasa me ntimi unmute ho wa ha. Just say o unmute ho na o de o question no eba. Se o wo Facebook nso a obetimi a post question no na etimi ebisa elder and answer comment biara enti ebiela netum se wo phone line no so a na opesa obisa question a okasa yebeti na etimi ama okwan enti elder obie kwan ato ho. Amen.
Amen.
Yo ya mame ya konedu opesa obisa question enti mame pacho okasa.
Say my cousin ba when you are 19 or starting say or yeah the elder thing as I feel or she them onidi on timina na or yeah kiti na friend me mama call your friend GP no how much they say your friend ambulance ma omoba almost say akwala na nyini enti ne desa ono akwala na ka se ono omo bekwa na se ono omo nkwa ansa na omatumi aye hu bibi say wani a wacha 20 ni ayi say yes agensem And she who can crab a fast food so we are almost say or no ye penny into was so no decide the man on into me patch or dear me bit to me aye ana webi or why bit to me yeah.
Okay, but that's the brain. Near entry ambulance for no ebe fear almost facolano and said abrofumuno you will be your friend said consent to treatment and that's the capacity. Say akwalano or no one kasa nyen tum say one ambulance for no be kwa omuntimi enforce no. It's against the law. Enti unless it's akwalano ambulance for no be fee no or no jitum say or no mobile hospital, then they could have taken him to A&E. Now, Odu A&E, almost as a sinner, there were liaison psychiatry at every A&E. Now, psychiatrists are shown. Now, I'm referring to the appropriate services and for treatment. And they say now, advice back when me they said, I was said GP, ni GP no, money GP ni kasa. Say GP no and refer akwalano to the CMHT, Community Mental Health Team. Every borough, council bia wamotimono. There are community mental health teams. Sometimes we have about 4 or 5 teams in the borough according to the area. Sometimes it's through GP alignment. Sometimes it's divided into north, south, east, and west. And it's a GP no actually at the community mental health team now. They have a legal duty to come and carry out an assessment. Now, omo abe assess ya kwalanu wia, omo de na to treatment. Then the America said, on the other hand, second, say onko GP no soa, mo amun free council. Na mo sika say mo pese mo ye self referral. I just say mo na mo refer akwalano ama community mental health team. So go call the council, ask them to put the call to the community mental health team, CMHT. Ask them, the council, offer council now, also put you through to the CMHT, the community mental health team. There is always a duty officer to take referrals. Then they will take it up. But our advice, go to GP, they will write and then send the referral to the community, and then ask the GP to send you a copy of the referral. And it's a munya copy. I wouldn't say community mental health team, so almost on copy, and then expect them to contact to book an appointment to come and assess the child. Let the ambulance service LAS for no mobile said community mental health team is a will do baby cry. I was say your baby say your full said. I was say a access straight to hospital. Normally we go to court, magistrate court, to obtain what we call section 135 warrant. And on the other say do baby I didn't sempa is always the last resort. I don't know we come a mental health social worker, 2 doctors, the police, the ambulance, a full team with a warrant. Na yaba assessment, na ya dinipano ako hospital. And the advice I'm going to say, ask the GP to do a referral to the community mental health team, or you call the council and ask them to put you through to the CMHT, community mental health team. Say, open yourself as self-referral or refer one kasa moba ediama. They will definitely respond. Okay, I'm sure.
Yo, yeah, chance will be a question be an comment be and I say here clarification be Uma ya so tepe elder so be my moyeno. Yo elder emra ye twen no
okay, my question.
Okay, yo.
Let me get you no question. Sadia way a tire of fee. And as I say, I dear near my memo at the year, especially in Yama no pa sa quadano, I buy 1 year bonia. No more yamaku, no more dear Triana, some of the Ashenasi. Sadia and peppering. Krumha is against the law. Me person me cannot be also never do it. We are them peppering. Say obi yes no. me pacho what type of abuse? Pepper. Obi ni ma on tray.
I didn't that church obi say who question.
Also, yeah, can abuse bear for physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, and neglect. These were the 4 major. And I mean, say the mako esha you a type of abuse. Is it physical abuse? Is it emotional abuse? Is it neglect? And I said, what type of abuse?
You yeah, mame and your Portia.
Me pacho meka say sexually. If he said the entire meka say if he said what they was action I say.
Okay. Any other?
Me pacho meka say child abuse.
Okay.
Obi say child abuse.
Hello?
Hello, you.
Yeah, the Knazidian Kaza.
Adam pacho physical abuse. That's it. Physical abuse.
Mami Marian say, Mami Marian Bolton or no any Mausi Bachi or more Facebook. You say physical abuse.
Okay.
Me pacho physical and emotional abuse.
But any?
Mami Hannah.
Okay.
Physical and emotional.
Okay. Okay. Nyami Shram. There are no wrong answers. But say Oyam Makodi show be as one. A physical abuse and it's emotional abuse. Yeah, okay, say a sexual abuse. No, it is sexual abuse if the person who did it. Yeah, Oba, that's a Obama, a sexual abuse. And it's physical, that could be physical, any papa, ni wofa, ni brother, Obama, yeah, sexual abuse, ebeka. Any mommy, ni nuaba, ni auntie is physical and emotional abuse.
Now there's lesbians.
Catherine.
What's it? You PJ and so Brenda.
You just
You okay? So be phone so bajo kaza.
Me question person me busa ne say. There have been so many instances in our country where our social worker. And so yes, still no be na akwara no both parents no ekuno. Our social worker we know say e be critical no. Akwara no yes and get be omuyi no if parent ni je no. Yes, still no ma last minute. Na akwara no na say something no ka say this security she no social worker say na course. Now, all these things, the Aqualan no, not social worker, no, government, no, also, or chief parents, little more, no, they ever cheat one because he was in charge of that, Aqualan life. Now, Aqualan, now, no, you get that some of their responsibility, and I'm a question,
but your friend was saying,
you're very true, it's more
you are
Okay, Mr. Mafu, Nyami Shao. Near Tiano and said, near Tiano and normally, no, aha. And Sana Owono Bebanotum say, and Yama be happy sometimes. You are now our fono or Bako, Najimukano, Enti Yema Aquadano, Ehu Sakwadano, unless it is supervised. Supervised visit, nature said. I just a social worker, eka kwadane ho ansana ye be ma ne kwan na wahu sa awofo no eno pre ni edu baabi a ekodu baabi a otum say on say yare no is treated, mental illness is treatable. Edu baabi akola nipa no ni papa no na ne maame no oye mentally stable na dwen mu da ho or comply with treatment. Enti oye bibi asa ne amene wo nyina ye eno kre ni ye ne omfo bus tree bi kwa adwuma but omo buy office da wunim na wunim no. Some are accountants, some are in the finance department. Even we have doctors who are under the mental health. They are also on treatment, but they practice. Enti se banisa na a new brea nipan are relapse and also there are signs say nipano papa no ana maame no na dimu san akanoa. Sometimes we take the case to a child protection conference. You discuss it. Now the decision has to be made by at the conference whether the child has to see the mom or the child has to see the father at this stage. Say papa no ana maame no na dimu kana but say no why stable for a long time. They also call an ultimate huni papa, ultimate visiting papa, and an unfortunately, sometimes, when there is a visit, we normally start with supervised visits. You do baby or a corner, then they downgrade it to unsupervised. If you do baby, your mama call an papa or no aba, which me call for 6 months, for a year, which me could spend 1 day weekend, no aba, as agreed by the court. After you do baby, no, when so be corner. Na yebetia no yese papa ne kuma akwada no anase maame no oku akwada no sometimes yebehwemu no owuo no beba no yede papa no ekoma forensic psychiatrist to assess the father or the mother. Sometimes ebeba no the forensic report will show say at the time oku akwada no there were no signs of mental illness, but as I label dan so say akwa we or psychosis nti and also mental illness nti near full say a brain akwadane kusra no. That time now there has been a little bit conflict between the mom and the dad. If you mom worry you, but over here na be papa no person working way back to the woman. Now if I say bibi and I say something sometimes trigger this. And I say papa no over here na be a drag, and then it started triggering that. And to over here no minimum Nigerian. Obano, he killed his wife, he killed the children, and then he tried to kill himself. But he managed to cut it off. So it was he was sent to hospital, stitches. He was assessed by the forensic psychiatrist, and it was determined, say, the guy was not psychotic. I'll give you another example. When I was in Ealing, there was a client. Now he's been to prison. And now of prison about mental health. Or was that prison a fanadine? No, or was schizophrenia. Through the forensic now, secure unit now, they discharge him back to the community forensic team. About 2 weeks time before he committed the crime, I reviewed him. We call a review of the mental health forensic home. There was no concern at all. Now the psychiatrist, after me 2 weeks, with the following week, the forensic psychiatrist reviewed him. There was no problem. He's comparing his medication. But one night or honor, care home or support worker or friends say sleep night, and that's a waking night or juma. In fact, mine elbow radio, I need them. And a neighbors, a bell horn say, Omuntimin na radio no wedding. It is support worker no echo ball client no need dying. No catch and said the radio no wedding on reduced volume. That was it. And the staff about back to the office on the ground floor. And a papa no a fool need them home. And poor get no office. The guy ni no say na papa ni dunachi. All to one papa no and door. Now there was a fire extinguisher there. And a papa no a term fire extinguisher no. And na odi ball after way it him. Na guy no ewu afoyemu ha. He killed her. But when he went through the forensic assessment, he's got nothing to do with her psychotic illness at the time. It was anger, he could not control his temper. It was anger. And he was imprisoned. Probably if you go to internet and Google and put Michael Mienza, that's the name, you get this story I'm talking about. And sometimes, if you are not social services in Shada say, Papa no, not the Muhano, and I'm not the Japadani and Kotraning. No. Sometimes be big to where we could trigger an anger, and it happens like that. The second part is that now will be some say a banisan near the Mamin and Papa Nico Tumwa. Social work and also you are the Nico 2 prison Diana. In most cases, this is a murder case. And it may not happen with an intent to say, social worker best smart say, no. But what normally happens when they say the social worker, like Haringey case, Baby P, and I say Victoria Klimby case, both social workers were suspended and struck off the register not to practice anymore. That was their sanction. Let me say the meeting account. But your question be
Obi or Facebook, and the question is say, please, Elder, my son likes to play games too much during this time. When you tell him to stop, he will be quiet for the whole day. So is it going to affect him? Now,
okay.
Maybe the second one also. Obi also say, please, Elder, if a child is always aggressive, what can I do to help him or her? If my child is always aggressive, what can I do to help him or her?
Okay. The first question, say akwalado di agro do. Enti say o man stop agro na say why go quiet for almost the rest of the day and for days. Those in the mood. Mesra say ebanisa. On say there should be programs. My advice is about modern draw program on my bufrano. And Nema or ye interested. Games no now they assume games are interested, any other things are you interested. Either indoor games or any background as I wouldn't be and try and try any games you vary it. What's a semukakra? Nowadays, a Nema like let's go for walk and as you go back to the garden if you have those kind of things. What's a sunny kakra de amano? Time also swear dear kakra. Time also ye fear juma, tidy your room and I say wash this plate. Now they are no frame kakra. But say we say jai wagra uti na onye day because on coast one house on your here. Obviously, or go into or he will switch into that mood. But say game no draw program man. Time will be agro. Time also ye way. Time also or ye near man so abona baso. And they give him time to also play. Let me say a bit to me aboa. The second question. No say always, nipa ne aggressive. Kola no debiana or a very violent behavior. Me say that ema we know there may be causes untia, nintia, debiana kola no violent. A violent meaning say whether he's physically violent, verbally or a combination of both. It is anger and driving this aggressive behavior. It's a message say when in the GP in Casa, if he's continue like that for a long time, the GP in Casa, so obey here counseling, kakra, ebeboa. Sometimes we have family therapy. Be a name awareness man switching into that mood. They can give you family therapy and family counseling. When you are quadring, they work you through it. Na etimia boa kwala no. And send the beya akwala emotions be brave.
Yo, Elder. I think so. To me, at
okay. So Yanko, the last two the last two slides. If you are worried, a child is feeling suicidal, they can't see any light at the end of the tunnel because of mood. While not every child with depression or anxiety may feel suicidal, sometimes mental health problems can lead to become overwhelming for the children. If your young person talks about wanting to harm themselves, or express suicidal feelings, they should always be taken seriously. Now, basa take you serious. Emotions, when the children are young and they are abused emotionally, when they grow up, it defines their personality. Tinipan onyi na echre peninkua obeye. Peninkua obeye. And tinipan do baby utim say because say young managing emotions yenti onyi do baby. And I say because the person may have been sexually abused. And I say he's been physically abused for a long time. Ebedu baby no. Sometimes emotions they try to treat it with certain things. Cigarette, alcohol, drugs. If you say, well, you're tense near dinner, that's their treatment plan. So, now, say the weed calms me down. Or no weed na and an hoton. Or no alcohol na and a with me managing emotions. Sometimes they self-harm. Or time sick I know that you turn in some or befriend lacerations. But I know your house will in shadow in some a max if you betty banner. But there be no shalons if not their catasso. Because they use blades to self-harm. This is what you turn on me muja pie and son our feeling good. Which is evil. Me macro mark I mean who be bisa. I've seen these things and you think, wow. It's emotions is very important. Send a buyer and ye may be unquadano to ye mamma no. Bribia nipa umbo abuse ye mamma no, and I say my one ye people that we know. The uncle, the brother, the father, the stepfather, the cousins, the friends, people they know the child trust. When they abuse them, when they grow up, then virtually now I affect your emotions. And before I realized, they started having self-harming behavior. Now I feel there or more about mental health. Some of the signs that a child or a young person may be having suicidal, maybe becoming more depressed, becoming more withdrawn, spending a lot of time by themselves, increase in dangerous behaviors like taking drugs and drinking alcohol, becoming obsessed with ideas of suicide, death, or dying, which include internet searches. If you are search internet, if you're crying or commit suicide. A draw no a bit cool, and that's a bit fast. We they do that. And sometimes certain things like I'll be better off dead. I just said he's thinking about that. Suicidal thoughts is on his or her mind. And I said, no one will miss me. I just said he's thinking about death. And I said, I just wish I wasn't here anymore. It's part of suicidal thoughts. It is an yen so. Now, a breath Simono, your mom didn't say you be seeking help. Ama emofrano. Seek help and don't remain silent. Obaya and photo Eda, so the next slide. So for me a boy kakra. Yeah. Synod. He had a chaotic lifestyle at home while she was looking after her mother who was suffering from depression. Whilst growing up, she struggled with her own mental health and tried to take her own life. But she contacted the helpline, the child helpline. She was saved and she went through her teenage ages period and helped her to feel something special that now she said as she's growing and Synod has overcome her suicidal thoughts and problems. We should always seek help. We should not remain silent. We should not hide it. Afro-Caribbeans, and as a young Africans, say stress, on the mental health. So far as every part that becomes unwell can affect the brain. We've gone to the ward, you call medical ward, acquire people assessment on their mental illness to put them on psychiatric ward because they had a surgery. Yari been at the hospital, you acquire an operation. After Yari nunti afani trim. Nancy COVID by I went to Albert Ward on St. Thomas's Hospital. At that time, the Prime Minister was in that hospital. Nipa Oba Hospital, COVID, and he was a COVID positive patient on Albert Ward. But at the end, and he was so violent, sir, they could not manage him on that ward. It didn't was an assessment. You fee COVID ward, and then a psychiatric ward, where he can be managed with the mental health because he was violent. It is why, sir, in the pediatric baby at meeting chimono. Samson adrenaline so it meeting chim. Someone may have physical health problem, and it can trigger mental illness. Young from a mental illness, brain also have physical health, diabetes, high blood pressure, physical disability, and you name it. But I review how we are, which may be one of it, I didn't know. A man adrenaline so up to enchima. It is Arabia Baba who feel stressed, and I say depressed. No, yes, I say seek help. Don't wait before it is too late. The last slide. So if you are worried, it is important to get help right away. And you can reach out to the child line. That's the number. You can talk to our pastor, Reverend Delma Asowe. Mrs. Asowe, in fact, yourself, Mame, is a mental health professional, a nurse by profession. You can speak with her, and they are very, very helpful. And William Sapon, he also a mental health nurse. He's a mental health specialist. And we have teachers, Madam Miriam, Mama Kate, Sua Brobe, Hannah Edu. The teachers have also been trained, and they are all helpful. And the resources are there in the church. Don't remain silent. If you see this umbrella, it means that when there is cloud and it's raining, who seeking help, there will be sunshine, there will be a day that you will be smiling. Nyame unshraw. Amen.
Amen. Yo, praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Where the nyame kan say elder nyame unshraw bebre nyame nshraw.
Amen.
Yen ni adofo bako Owura Charles. Or say we parents should try to listen to them, that's the children, and understand them. Now say yen awofo no yen bomodi say e be koswa etie ni amofra no eka na yen ti omase. Ansana ebe bie kwan kakra to my questions bio no. Program when nyina no eye mofreko e mame hana edu e wano omo na omo twen program ye ba ya giri se be boa yen pa ya de a e be boa yen ho ban so wokremu na ye ne aban so ankonya asem na etune atete ye mano so wonyamesuro ene adwemotie mu ene ahoden mu enti elder Tet nyame onshira papa nyame shira.
Amen.
Yo, and you know for a few minutes for questions. Bribe eche wadwen a obetimi ebisa the COVID-19 ho yema say o tre question no mun so a elder oyes elder no wan born no ankasa din ono oye social worker. Enti say wo frɛ ono so a bo papa. Ya eche wadwen a yo mame Vivian Ekasewia enodofo Emmanuel yo mame Vivian
Pacha me pese me bisa se mofra na omo primary school no teachers no omo ya allowed se omo timi ene nkola ne di nkomo ebisa omo efie nsem. And my next questions no so ne say akola wo school na say ne class teacher no obeye obi to say bi de bia de akola ne beye no or appreciate but bibi obeye ye mistake no de ohunu to me the report and my parent e ba ne sa who as a parent ne dey na was away.
Okay. Teacher for no bit me aboya kaye. Me di kan no The teachers are one of the agents that works with social services. And social services will department from the welfare department that they work. We normally allocate social workers to the school. And they are one of the partners, and I said the working agents with social services. They need to know things. They need to know. Also, the way I was sitting here, also moves a baby because of fear. Baby or her a handle. Be a colano, but passing you sit here, no, sit here, grown a hockey can assassin. And as the way our dress a crown assassin. They have their rights. Omojuma. So who say, BB Koswa. No more who say, Wakalanoa. No more to me who pay a befaso. Apem. The social service is there. But normally, in your case, social services are done and the donor, you say, one person will be But sometimes in Antissa, it's normally the last resort. Buying Oniska or Tutu near Meguse, Mekofa will be back or will be back. Unless it is absolutely necessary because of the welfare and the protection of the child, if need be. Enti say Kobani sana. Sometimes your child in need team or Kodari to meet ne mama ne papa ne hwa ne ehwe mwa social service bit media aboa wo mu. Eti ye besra say eno no de sanity. Sanity pepe. Sometimes I'm Pacho Boy, yeah.
Me Pacho Mami Vivian. Yang asking leading questions. It is a be a colana by school. My watching now better say 2 or 3 weeks. Me who say a be any behavior and I send in near my assassin. Me friend no embusano, but a be I just go and say, are you okay? Is everything okay? That is the I don't have to ask leading questions. Say if you mommy you'll be and papa you'll be just ask, are you okay? And then if the child wants to talk, they can come to you and talk. But yeah, asking one any leading questions whatsoever. Even if Akolano crack can be bitrawa, you have to record it in Akolano exact words. Send your Akolano card, some pepe. Mr. Binka who asking leading questions. Who any inference? So all can say no, or say we don't do that. Now we're recording it in the child's word, no word dating, no signing, and son what pass it on to designated safeguarding officer. And see, we don't really do a leading question. We don't do that. Amen.
Amen.
That is in terms of the teachers.
Your Dickness Hannah.
What's I do, Miss?
Yo, but okay, Mano, Mammy Hannah, Chayo.
Yo, Edda, praise God.
Hallelujah.
Edda, one me pato. My first question is note now why you now just you bet me a copy our platform so. And as you bet me you perceive if you news you bet me a copy.
Oh, okay.
Anna, dear, so no about yeah, what can was me. About nose marks, maybe say you could buy a noa, you could buy a hina. Yeah, carbon dioxide, a quay. And I need to see as you could buy a no near, so which is which? Am I confused? So bit much them clamaya.
Oh, okay. I mean, on the COVID no buy, you know. My advice is that you use personal protection equipment when necessary. At the end, baby, I know no kata or anyone. I don't know. But one thing on the say, me and Kasano, I've been to hospital ward several times. And when I use it, me I struggle to breathe. That's a fact. The home is meeting me, papa. In fact, ward I may call Albert Ward. Bibi the shame me secret is a helmet. Niamoto for no edition. Full year because the whole COVID ward. And the American say, oh mia, what here you can still get oxygen. That's a fact. That is a fact. But say we baby we share PP and as a face mask we declare because of for potential risk of COVID in we see, you know. We now free hope you have to discard it. Now offer coin pass now we send a you won't cross contaminate your hand. Now we are on Sanso. What second question about your team view?
Me pacho na me see benya copy.
Slide.
Copy.
Oh, copy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
Ye benya if I hin ye benya no platform no so na say in contact.
Makache Pastor, he can circulate to the presiding elders, and then presiding elders can circulate it on your platform, various platforms.
All right. That's it.
Okay. I'm sure.
Elder, me pacho met me with a question kakra.
Mami ya chedikness Hannah edu pacho.
Me pacho yo.
Me pacho Sister Vivian, I'm say wo question no na me kan kakra fa ho.
Oh, okay.
Sanya Eda Kano school any early year settings bia no. Yeah, we have a duty. The duty now you want to protect children. And no, Emma, your quite say, ye send your sister back, okay, you must leading questions. But if I could be ban over your disclosure, or be disclosed to any staff member, say, Ebia, me mama, me papa, I am say, yeah, we take the word. Yanka say, a yakrasem. I say, you record everything. Now, send your sister Nekano. You must leading questions, say, did you say that did your mommy hate you? No, we won't ask that question. But Sakurani cancer, my mommy hurt me. The people said, did you say? Because Akrano words and I hear record. Into young record do be beer Akrana anchor. The behavior changing. Akrano ababe ye disclosure. But in all no, good practice, say when we have this information, apart from normally say who say if this information is relayed to the parent, be put to Akrano into more risk. And we go straight to the social services. We don't go straight to the social services. They consult the parents. And as a parent, and try to have good relationship with the school, the teachers. Because if there's anything, especially behavior changing, now you feel that it's imparting on the child's learning development. Yeah. We come to you as a parent because we want to know, is everything okay at home? Because we know that if things are not okay, it can affect the child's learning. And we try to give a positive feedback. The negative feedback, no dear, whereby we feel say we need to work with the parents. So we need to raise these issues and work with the parents in order to support the child. Apart from that, because normally we are told to say we are not social workers. We don't investigate. We just record whatever information that we get.
Mama Hannah.
Mama Lydia Bisawia Elder Dankwa. Mama Lydia, Patrol to me bisa question.
Elder me paucho, as you know, no. Me crankolamiensa. Me back it to one, I feel nobody nine. And I can see how he's a bit very worried about Saya Reya. It's a best 20th March, no. We see about Tinta. Even when you say, let's go for a walk, because no, I don't want to go out. I don't want to get COVID-19. I don't want to risk my life. And Me piano me this year, me do yours, go and wash your hands, go and bath. And then I have sat down and have
Go and
a
wash
thought
your hands.
about it.
Go and wash your hands.
Yeah. And I've
Go and
thought
wash
about it, and I think that, oh, Akwale or Father, very, very serious. Because in people catch me say, my dad is doing very well. My dad has taken this sickness very serious. You are not. And I want to get him out so that he can get like family way say. And I took him out for a walk on Thursday with a bit of persuasion. But you could tell the year. So who say Obi Ben pet no way like to give them a big gap to pass. It's me who say be idea no. I can't say. Me who say idea no I have tried to explain to like have a talk with no. Do you think say in such situation does he need like a professional to come in, or just how I have approached it now? Keep on and it will work. What do you think?
Okay, thank you. I think Akolano initially, he has a genuine reason. He has a genuine reason, obviously, to be scared, because we heard near course news, the sensationalization of the news on TV, and then the rate are not air corner no crane. In fact, I casa mean call Saward Honko Yasam Kitwa. Akolano, he has a genuine reason, but Sunny Beya Akolano Nekuma Belt Kofom Kakra. Now when you're the confidence back, the self-esteem back. I was say woman or I always say at the moment, we've gone through the peak, and at the moment the rate is gone very, very down. And you will hear reassurances. I think that you're doing a good job, and you should continue to do. I don't think that we'll do a stage whereby it needs to go to external body and not say a professional, but continue to give him assurances with the current news and say, look, at the moment, we had the number of infections daily is gone very, very down. And then tell them that the government has also losing the lockdown. The government is opening up the economy. People are started going to work, trains are working more, and then obviously schools are opening because we are safe. Give him assurances, and I think say he will be okay.
Yeah, because I've been trying to do that, and he always tells me I'm not going to school until September because I don't want to risk my life. I don't know who has COVID-19 and all those things. I'm trying to not this, that. So I'll keep doing that. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay.
Media me bisano ye kitwe bi fi baby am beto in chacheno koye papa. Now me because how often do we have to do this? Ebeboa my parents no akakayin. Say yani enkwala anu kura anu a em say ye di me bisasa empan he ena saje le betimi afem na boa yen.
Okay, that's so for by answer question, so for the company for children ministry.
Your program no be bro ha. Say yet to anamo. We say no, we did say timely. Mo freko no yen na mami hanna mo yen na ye dwen sade we amode buy. There are other programs. So okay, I know be a program be on did no alpha any near ho others so what you better roll it out. But this particular program social workers when you manage there. I feel na ya shall say there, but if we say you hear education, you hear in ama yetimi atiti money ye entino yebe a shadow fufro with various topics ama yetimi asua nia ebe boye nyina. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, sorry, Pacho, we were phone line so Pacho. You Pacho kasa.
Ampacho na obi buzaze materials na de chade or screen so no. Zoom no be denya. I simple because all start here no. You know show any our screen so no. Me do my phone to try. It easy to print from your phone. And after one got your phone with my hair. Akos nti no so always sit time our best supply presiding elders here you know. Obet my time bia na say after the program no bet me there at to so said us in the first second third pages no na your phone etwa at to years so na just so so print and up because I was starting my training in until we be out my phone so and to be also bet me I said you charge you need back screen so I know which I know which I know which I say when you know materials now easy to print or it will be on your phone. So
now we're trying now copyright. Yo, elder, or can say yeah, the better WhatsApp. Into nya dia ever print. Ama obi ever to WhatsApp. Into no. So wait till me trying to yo, okay, ya make sure we break that say. That's it. Yo, Masona Obisa was so. Yeah, Mami Dora we are now. Mami Vivian.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
And it's actually I can not say. I so for some religion, non quite idea. I abuse. They are mighty, especially you say memory. After 2 times, no, couldn't the class on and I last time my young class of you, me, Yanin was say, I abandoned that's a child abuse. I don't want to go to sex. It is an over anything. One of us for you. Oh, yeah. Go I saw you what to 11 o'clock. No, what for soon I say no 50. You better 11:30. It is a banner, son, that you have anything.
Okay. I was a friend who said, Adia Oyen on TRC pa a difficult man. Bibi Albeso Yadia, or no who say, or benefit, and I say Yadia or pet soye. Aha. Adia Bakwa and Quada, itimidi boa woman, and I say itimi upe BBF in the honor or person or complier. Yadia say, one, you have to entice them. We hear enticement. And I'll go bribe them.
Media, no, don't bribe me. I know what you are doing. You want to bribe me.
It's what enticing a boy. Now, young children who here also pass, sorry. And it's just a your shape, your cross. Sometimes it's difficult as a parent because young here were emotions. But he's not or she is not pulling. We should try to use enticement, and sometimes we deny them what they need. We should deny. Banasa, it may hurt more. Since Obetria Base, what they Buanase physically abusing the child.
Yo, because Vivian, I'm sorry, be say we are the question number last year.
Ada, me pacho na say masam na me bisae no say me clear ni ye na anu ye.
Okay.
Madam for no onye ye krom ni but o say ne ba no ebe fie na o ka kire ni say normally ya na teachers na o ko breaker playtime ya na teachers na nka ho support staff no ya na ni ombo.
Okay.
Na teacher ne ba ho na as on this support staff ni didn't come na offer akola no but akola no mother ne say akola na man ehunu say the teacher ne penase nti na after holidays no na obisa akola ne say we ko ni krom da
yeah
na akola ne say there and that question no aha akola na for more than 6 months. And I all complaining to the mother say, I didn't also or embarrassing in front of the friends. Now, no, the friends who say she's not be able to go to her country. In the beginning, no, now parents no, almost yeah, a kakra say teacher ne pen asɛm nti na otimi ne di nkɔmmɔ up to that.
Yeah.
But we have so a school ne nkyerɛkyerɛ no ɛmma kwan saa sɛ wobɛtumi
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So,
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, that Pacho, me phone no echo off.
Oh, okay.
Enti school no so yenim se school no emma saa akwanya no. Se baby sa akola bibi sa. Now no ade na ache but mother ne hu say akola no eha no mother ne de ahye se no on fan that serious. But say na akodun pempen so say obisa ne maame a say kwan be no mbefa so a obekọ ni krom. Na ne maame bisa say ni krom no okoye den because ne maame ne papa nyina wa nti okoye den. But akola no as of feel bad say in front of my friends no.
Yeah.
Omo hu say ontumi nko ni krom.
Okay.
Pacho nti ase ngwa ka hen ti this case ne say maame no omo ma akwan betena afie no abeye ne dadwene because ne ba no keep on ne di saa de ne ho nkomo. Nti dan na as a parent no onye wo ho.
Okay. Okay. I mean, one, I met me account be a teachers no so betimi aboy. One of the things say enkomo oni akwadani di ye no. It was more of a personal level rather than a professional level.
Yes.
Some obisa akwala no on my own perspective is actually unprofessional. A personal level. Minim ayonkofa wonne akwadano ne maame na busua no aye akoduru mpempenso nti a otimi ne no edi nkomo esa no. But what the mother should also try to speak with the child and say or encouraging say no omakwala ni hu say aha na no wo ni maame wo akwada no so ye wo no wo ha akwala no ye British though they are natively from Ghana and as wherever they come from, but appropriate time at the good time they will go and visit the family there. But on one person or a British citizen, you won't have ni mame wa ha, ni papa wa ha. The immediate family is here around him, but him or her. And that should be answered. He will definitely go and visit his family there. I think that should be fine. But certainly a teacher, they not only being commobisa no said ni promo 70. I think a personal level rather than being a professional. I think that it's very unprofessional to do that. Yeah.
Yo, enuadofo, emre no ayebe edamwase, nyame sha obebre.
Amen.
Ansana edebema mame hana no edemegina. This nanemu eda setase. Achire yen.
Amen.
Obekoso so achire yen. Ade so ehia mofra ko no yie. If you say mofra no omontimi enka omo feelings nyina. Omonti se yen panyimfo. Ya ya kire yen no. Epese ode oni ebeto fam. Ene wasonso. Ama ade betwemu a ye mofra no omasan esi omodada mu. Anyina abom ahye nyame din ene onyam. Nyame onhyira mu nyina. Amen.
Amen.
Your witness Hannah Edu. Any other information?
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Pacho yenam sa kwen so beda yen pastor se bebre sanse organization ni nyina ono ana oyeboa yen yakase pastor nyame so enhyira wo pa na obi biara wo ba program yi so yenam yakase nyame so onhyira mo se 2 hours amaba be ene yen abe join sa program at the set nyame nhyirawo.
Amen.
Me pacho ni adru ye de bema ye sister Esther Boaten na all the closing prayer na ba na owia ye papa esra yen ama yakọ. Amen.
Amen.
You ansana Esther Boaten meba no ne abeka ne say papa bebre wo phone line no so any Facebook. yo asiedo brabo Emmanuel Kosiboche. Okay, Catherine Nsowa Gifty Amwako Isaac Boache Yeboa Artin Yeboa mo nyinaa esi nyame onhyam bebree ene mo amwo kwanya no yo ya mame mpacho betimi abompae.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
And I young to pass the body up with this. The DNA and Munyam. When young to pony a bank is sick, and then you learn to that was sick.
Amen.
Who I used to now, why am I any doors to do? And I dear only my dear Nara. And now we are see air police, air corner. There are those who soon in here. Only we are here, dear Nara. If I did let the wabbit treachery, yet I was down. Yehovah young to point that was down. Yehovah, day. Ye giant if I didn't treachery, I had talking Nara. Ye giant number when you and then train. Your bomb pie say, by the money kayak team. If I did my young way, Juma. Then a bay and I maybe could sue. Yen kunya as a manibi. Your bomb pie giant maybe not dominate yes. Kumogen. And why yes to bomb mobile. Ye giant papa day. When I'm a studio was somebody, yeah, that was to say about it. About one who buy. I feel like the judge to the ministry, no, a sham, sir. And I didn't my ye, Nara. Your bomb pies over my dear, so be a bit to the attitude of friend. Yeah, that was your rat. It's also your pipe with you. And we used to do. Amen.
Amen.
Yo nyame onhyira mo nyinaa ochina yɛbɛkɔ asɔre enti sese ho na nyina yɛn bom na yɛn so me nyankopɔ nyame nhyira mo nyinaa bye bye.
Bye.